There, boys and girls, it's me, Theo, your neighborhood fucking fat ass. Anyway, I have some aloe vera here. I just want to say one thing that I don't support our troops, our troopity troops, our troops. My troops? They're not my troops. Do I thank our troops for my freedom? No, no, I thank God for my freedom because I believe my freedom is given to me by God, my Creator. I don't think a troop can give me freedom. I don't think a human being has the power to give me what is freedom, the thing that is freedom. I don't think a human being ever created the potentiality of freedom, the thing which is known as freedom. You know? So, anyway, I don't support our troops, I never will. In fact, I actually support a disarmament of arms. The disarmament of all arms. Not my arm, not this physical arm here, but arms in the sense of guns that are used to maim and kill. If they're not used to maim or kill, they're used to threaten, which is just as bad in many ways. And you could say, well, they're also used for hunting so we can kill deer and whatnot, so we can, be a part of the great wilderness and the outdoors, and so I can provide meat for my family. Not really. Not really. That's not typically what guns are used for. I would say that guns are 90% used for the killing of people, or the maiming of people, or the threatening of people, which is evil. Evil. So I actually, I'm extremely conscious of my double chin right now. Let's just get this hiccup out of the way, shall we? I have a huge double chin, man. It's just growing faster by the day. Why? Because I'm addicted to food. That's another story. Anyway, I would recommend the disabling and dismantling of our military because I believe a military is, in its essence, a force used for defense or war. Defense or offense, defense or attack. And I think both are evil. In defending oneself, people often are violent, which I think is wrong. In offending another, people are violent, which is also wrong. So, now you could say, what would you do instead? Well, you can use guns with rubber bullets. You can use tasers, which aren't as lethal as guns, I don't believe, although they can be harmful. Um, you can use burly people who have a lot of strength. You can use nets to capture people. You can restrict the movement of people with dark aims and dark purposes who are threatening yourself or other people. That's what you can do. But guns? No. Warheads? No. Nuclear bombs? No. Bombs of any kind? No. That's my stance. The disarmament of the American military. And, now I'm not saying that, you know, we would disarm everything. Well, I'm not saying we would destroy any peacekeeping force. The motto of the police is to protect and serve, and I agree with that. I think that's very high minded. And so, I would say We could make a national police service. Or just keep the police service that we have, but disarm them also. Disarm the police and just give them like tasers and guns with rubber bullets. Not even bats. That doesn't make sense to me. It's still trying to harm. Maybe nets. Give everybody a net. I don't know. We're intelligent beings. We can figure out something that doesn't harm people to use. So, yeah, we would have a lot more resources if we didn't put it into the military. Well, what could we do with those resources? We could put it into counseling for people with addictions like drugs, substance abuse, people with sex addictions, food addictions, um, people who are workaholics, that's an addiction, all kinds of addictions. We can counsel those people. We can also create incentives for good behavior. People that have a long history of driving correctly on the road can have incentives, or I don't know, maybe tax breaks or whatever. Um, you know, all the things we could do with more money. That would be, it's always something we could do. So, yeah, I'm against violence in all forms, but I'm not against restriction. Oh, yeah, there's one other thing I want to say. I saw this bumper sticker on, I believe it was a truck, and it said, "Thank a soldier for your freedom." Thank a soldier for your freedom. Well, how do you think I feel about that? Why should I thank a soldier for my freedom? Why should I be compelled to thank someone that is charged with going to war, who often is compelled to kill in so called defense of my freedom? There is no defense in killing. It's always wrong to kill. It's always wrong to kill. Did I mention that it was always wrong to kill? Why would I support a soldier who is compelled to join the armed forces, who is put through very, very emotionally damaging experiences in boot camp? I've been there. I only lasted 5 days. A lot of people would say that I'm a pussy. But I know. A pussy would say this, right? But I don't think so. I think it was incredibly emotionally damaging. Very, very hard. I still have some resentment there. I do. Why would I support someone who is meant to go through that? What do you do when you would damage somebody? We actually have this mentality that damage can grow thick skin. It's kind of the mentality that supports bullying. You know, if I bully you or anybody, then that'll make you harder, right? That'll give you more thick skin and you'll be able to deal with further damage in the future. Isn't that wonderful? So just expect a life of damage, kiddies. A life of damage and hell and abuse and torture. No, nothing to look forward in life to. There's nothing to look forward. I wish I was more eloquent, but I'm not. There's nothing really to look forward to in life except for more bullying and more challenges, more challenging experiences, challenging in the negative sense, not in the positive sense. So we actually think to train people for war, we need to desensitize them to their emotions, and it's true. That's actually how you properly train someone to commit violence against what is ultimately their brother. There is no justification for war. There is no justification for violence. No justification for killing. No justification for maiming. I would say the only justification for injuring someone is if your heart's intention, your desire is to protect them, to or to protect someone that they're intending to harm. If you're trying to protect someone, protect yourself, and you don't want to kill, you don't want to hurt the person who's inflicting the harm, that might be the one case in which a slight injury could be, forgiven. Anyway, I saw that bumper sticker and I was like, no, I'm not going to ever thank a soldier for my freedom. It's not right to go to war if the Japanese are